Hello everyone, welcome to part 7 of my merchanting video log. In this video log series, I've been merchanting with different amounts of starting cash for an hour at a time and seeing what I can make, and then talking about merchanting while showing the video footage. So in this video, I did an hour merchanting with 100 mil. It was actually my brother who was doing the merchanting, but I was telling him what to do. And after an hour of merchanting, we made 3.6 mil with 100 mil starting cash, which is around what I expected. We were mostly doing Bandos Chestplates, tassets, and dragon claws. They're all really commonly traded items and you can get the same safe margins almost all the time. I recommend doing them if you have this amount of money. You can also do other commonly traded, moderately expensive items like Godswords or Armadyl pieces. I recommend them more than the other expensive items in this price range. Things like Virtus pieces, let's see, yeah, Virtus pieces. You could probably do Addy Bars, Frost Dragon Bones. Other things still take up a good chunk of your money. I recommend doing Bandos, Armadyl, and Godswords over them just because it's almost always the same safe, good money. So yeah, I recommend doing that. That sort of covers the merchanting that we did for this video. So the tip that I wanted to talk about is how to go with the flow of prices with merchanting. I often hear people talking about how they merchant something and the price range keeps getting lower and lower over time, and they don't understand why they're not making as much profit. And this is a tip that I'm surprised I haven't seen in more merchanting guides. You need to really watch the prices as you're merchanting and keep adjusting them and keep testing out new prices as you're doing it. You certainly can just stick with the same prices all the time, and usually you'll be fine with that. But if you're adjusting prices, you can definitely make a lot more money. So pretty much to test out the prices as you go along, just leave an offer in for maybe like 30 seconds and just see if something will buy. So like if claws are flipping from 12,540,000 to 12,560,000, try buying them for 12,530,000 just to see if you can make that extra 10k. It's also good to do that because if it does buy for that much lower, then your sell price might actually be going down as well because the item might be just dropping a little bit. This also varies for the type of item that you're flipping. Things like claws, you can maybe drop it down 10k and do that. But for things like Addy Bars, you might only be able to get a few extra GP out of it. But then again, for things in the future merch videos, for things like next armors, you could get even up to like 5 mil. You never really know because it's hard to tell what other people are buying and selling for. So it's important to test out the prices as you go along, and you might get lucky and get some really great flips out of it. Yeah, I mean, don't underestimate the GE. Sometimes there are just not many people trading the item and you can get ridiculous flips. I've flipped Bandos Chestplates for like 500k profit at times. It depends how many other people are trading them and how lucky you get. So yeah, as you are merchanting, make sure you keep an eye out on the prices and see if you can get better ones. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really have a whole lot of merch tips anymore because they've all pretty much been covered much better than I could manage in Matt DragonX's merchanting guide. So I'll be putting in little tips like this one in each of my merch videos and talking about how much money I make and what items to flip. But in general, I highly recommend watching Matt DragonX's guide. It's up here on the screen. He does an amazing job of explaining. I think his guide is like an hour long. I don't have it right in front of me at the moment, but I know it's really in depth. I watched through it when it came out a while ago. So yeah, I definitely recommend looking at that. I've also got the links to my previous merchanting guides here and in the description if you'd like to take a look at those. So yeah, those each have different merchanting tips in them, so they should be helpful. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Take a look at my recent videos, subscribe if you like this, and thumbs up and all that. Thank you for watching.